Hi everyone, so my name is Marchioni. I'm 19 years old, I'm from Clifton, New Jersey. So ever since I was younger, I wanted to model and travel the world, and that was just something I felt like I was always meant to do. So as I got older, I tried to start modeling and thought about it, but oftentimes, went to my friends about my dream, or I told, adults or just anyone around me what I wanted to do. A lot of times I was told that I was, not the model type. I'm only 5'2", so I'm kind of on the shorter side. So, I was told I would never make it, and, that, like, I was just not the right body type, and just kind of all those things that, you would hear from people that you're trying to tell your dream to. So, after being told this, I kind of got discouraged. I lost sight of my dream. I eventually, as I got older and went into, like, middle school and high school, I became really, like, increasingly unhappy with how my body looked, and was really unhealthy. I just wasn't eating really good. I just, was eating food that wasn't good for my body. It wasn't fueling me. I was just tired all the time. I didn't feel well. So I kind of fell into this sort of depression almost about how I looked, and I felt like I was like in this endless loop. So I felt like I would never be happy with how I looked. I felt like I would, never love my body. I always would look at, like, ads and things and just say, like, oh, I'm never going to look like that, and that's, a bad thing. And so eventually I got so unhappy, I tried to, like, stop eating, which put me in another endless loop. So I tried to stop eating, because I wanted to, like, lose weight and, like, look this certain way. And then I would do that all day long, get really, really hungry at night. And since I didn't eat all day, I would eat things, like, really, really heavy meals that weren't good for me either, like, just really greasy foods and just, like, junk food that was not fueling me well at all. And then it became more of an endless loop where then I would eat bad at night, feel guilty the next morning that I ate and, like, cheated, and then the next day I would try not to eat again and then do the same thing all over. So I was, getting on the verge of just getting to a really, really bad place. So then, I became obsessed with, like, getting on the scale at that point. Like, I would get up, get on the scale, see the numbers, I'd eat a meal, get back on the scale, see how much weight I gained from that, like, one meal. I tried to stop drinking as much water because, I found that water made you, like, have water weight, and, it was just, like, a very obsessed time for me. I was on the scale, like, 10 to 20 times a day. I was, like, living by the numbers on the scale, which don't really matter, honestly. What matters is how you feel and, if you love the way you look, but I didn't realize that at that point. So then I realized that I was getting myself, like, to a really dangerous place, and that I was starting to develop, like, a disorder almost. And, I realized that this was, like, a serious problem. And so before, I got too bad, I decided to start changing. I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to eat healthy. It's going to take longer possibly to get where I want to be, but this is the best way to do it. So I started going to the gym, I started eating healthy, foods that would, like, have protein and fuel my body and make me feel better. I also started going to yoga because I have anxiety as well. So that, on top of the depression from how I looked, I was really mentally in a bad place. So I started going to yoga, which helped with all those things. So all those things combined, I started to feel, mentally sound again. I started to notice changes in my body. I started to, like, love the way I looked. And now it's been probably, like, a year and a half, 2 years since I started this, like, lifestyle. And, now I've learned to, like, love the skin that I'm in, and I feel confident in it. And, I'm happy that I don't look like, all the other girls. And I love that I'm short and, curvy and all these things. So once I started to, love myself and be confident, I remembered my dream of wanting to model and, travel the world and just see all these places and cultures. And I remembered, wanting to do that so badly when I was younger. So I started to apply to places, and a lot of places didn't even answer or wouldn't consider me because of my height. A lot of places I applied to, so don't even apply if you're under 5'7", because it's not like a runway kind of, I guess, height that they accept. So, after my long battle of, like, self-love, and, all this, it kind of sucked to, like, have this dream for so long, and now, like, I love myself and I'm confident, but other places still, like, have these, like, rules that I don't meet. So then it became my kind of mission over the past few years to, let other girls know that, you don't have to be a certain height or a certain weight to, feel like you're the model type or, to fulfill your dreams, whatever your dream may be. You don't need to look how everyone else looks if you're in that category. So, my mission has been now to kind of be like, everyone is beautiful, and to kind of teach people that it doesn't matter if you fit these stereotypical looks, that no matter your height, your weight, you should love the skin that you're in. And, even some days, like, I still battle with, I'm like, oh God, like, I don't look good in this, or, it's like those self-confidence issues come back. And, some days really are hard, but, I've come so far, and all of us can come so far, And that brings me to this application and why I'm making it. So I've been following Elizabeth for about probably a year now, maybe a year and a half. I even messaged her a few times asking to be a Hoaka girl because I, am so inspired by her. So, her message that she sends out is wonderful, and it's almost very similar to mine, that, anyone is beautiful. Anyone can be a model. Anyone, body type, height, skin color, anything, everyone is, applies. We're also diverse. Why are we making this one select group of people representing, industries and brands when there's so many of us out here who are just different and diverse? And I really think that Elizabeth's message is amazing. And then, so the other day when she made her post saying that she was looking for Hoaka girls, I felt like it was like a sign for me. Her company really does. It's so similar to, kind of how I've felt and what it represents. And, she makes it her goal to have everyone know that they're beautiful inside and out. And I just think that's so amazing that she's using her voice, to get that message out there, because it's a really important message for all of us to know. We're all beautiful in our own way. We're all unique. None of us are exactly alike, which, is the truth of things. And, she makes that known, which is amazing. So I'm really appreciative she's spreading this message. It motivates me more, make me want to hear my voice heard. She has so much, energy and like light to the situation. And I would honestly, be honored to be picked as one of the Hoaka girls. I'm part of this like giant movement, honestly, that she and the other ambassadors are making, for all of us. And, even if I'm not picked to be one of these Hoaka girls, I hope that even one of you guys has seen my video. I know, like, I just started my YouTube channel, so I'm probably not going to have, like, a ton of views on this. But, even if one of you have seen my video and, you struggle with body confidence issues, just know that it gets better. Even if other people don't understand why you have these issues, or if they can't relate, or they don't understand, just know that so many of us struggle with this. Today's society just kind of makes it easy for us to, not love ourselves. And it is hard to overcome, but just know that it does get easier. I promise it does. There's some bad days, but it really does. It gets easier, so just learn to love yourself. Take care of yourself mentally first. Learn to love your physical skin. It's like this shell that, holds you, and you're beautiful in your own way. And, I do hope to join the Hoaka team and be an ambassador and, get my voice heard with Elizabeth and the other ambassadors and, continue with them. But if not, I'm going to try to continue spreading this message the best I can to all of you guys. And, just to let you guys know that you're all beautiful, and it's, it's going to be okay. And, keep following your dreams no matter what they are. So, thanks for listening to my video, guys, and much love.